same thing. If I
White 53!
small
Ready,
team.
kid!
All right, team. Don't think we forgot about y'all.
Blue 85!
Thank you. Oh, forgot.
There's just something about getting away from your own goalpost. 1st and 10 now from the 20. On the run, it's Isaac. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. We're at the halfway point of the season. They're sitting atop the rankings. How hard is it to maintain that focus as the season goes along?
It's really tough, and that's one thing this coaching staff's really been trying to focus on is just to take one opponent at a time, regardless of where they're ranked, regardless of where you're playing. You've got everybody's attention. You're the #1 team in the country midway through the year, David, but there are tougher challenges ahead.
Well, and it's hard to get your players' attention because you start thinking you're good. We've got to get better every week, every practice, and sometimes that #1 ranking makes you not work as hard, gets you a little bit complacent, so that's the job of this coaching staff moving forward.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
They'll ride the hot hand. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw on 3rd. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. He'll pull it down. And they swarm him under. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get it through the air. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier,
he's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's going to take off. He's going to be a little bit short of that 1st down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it.
Let's go.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Seminoles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Going for it all. And he took a shot at the end zone, and he almost picked it off. It'll be 3rd down.
You just feel like the sense of urgency is going up for this offense. Now, they haven't had that many possessions so far in the game, and because they've got no points now, it feels like the quarterback's starting to press. He's trying to make it happen on his own, taking a shot down the field. Another incompletion for this offense. They can't get anything going.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He won't have enough for the 1st down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be 4th down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Noles have this offense rolling. He'll set up to throw. It's complete to the right. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to barge in. And he is stopped. Not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Touchdown, no! Quick strike through the air for the score.
3rd and goal situation, and as quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man on the left. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down.
I mean, this offense basically lined up and said, I don't care if you double team him, triple team him, it really doesn't matter. We're still going to feature him. And guess what happens? They still get the 1st down, even though he was double teamed.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. A strike downfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs.
And this is what's so great about play action. The run fake sucks those linebackers up, and it just creates so much more space for these receivers to operate. Beautiful execution by the offense.
Got a man. It's Rigby. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Seminoles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Might be changing the route. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Trying to escape and get it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's a
deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Forced out of the pocket. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the misconnection on third down.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense.
This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. Bringing the heat. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Noles have had outstanding quarterbacks over the years. Not always dual threats, sometimes a little more Danny Cannell-ish, but using his feet well there.
And even Chris Winkie, and guys that...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be for They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the tight end. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Noles will hustle to the line. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Might be calling a hot route. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Isaac. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Guys, let's look big picture at Florida State. They've made it to the middle of the season, #1 team in the land, but now's when you have to work on staying there.
Yeah, it's been a really, really good start. Impressed with them, impressed with offense, defense, special teams, complete unit so far. But Jesse, 7 games in, we ain't crowned on a national champion.
No doubt about it. And listen, they've looked good for most of the first half of the year. Obviously, that's why they've got that number beside their name now. But when you're the #1 team, all that means is the games get bigger and bigger as you go. So still lots of meat on the bone for this team.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Seminoles are in the hurry-up.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on third down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason...
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Looking to fire. Trying to set up the screen. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Got his man quickly. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They say all games count the same, but you get to this portion of the season and a chance to win a top 10 battle like this carries a little extra weight.
And whoever keeps the top 10 number beside their name after this game will have earned it, because these two teams are very talented, David. We're now at the midpoint of the season. We're starting to get an idea of who these teams are. We're going to find out a whole lot more here today.
Yeah, dang right. How much implications down the road does this have? But how about you get an idea of exactly...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got...
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. From the gun, running back gets to give. He has the first and still on his feet. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit as he throws. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Now this QB already in the first quarter has taken some serious punishment. Got sacked a bunch, got hit a bunch. He's been targeted a lot. This offense needs to find some answers before we're going to be looking at his backup playing some serious snaps.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert.
This drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on first down. Finds his big tight end. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Seminoles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop.
There he goes! They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
Under fire. Runs through a tackle. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? How about this dude going off script for the Noles, not necessarily known for his running ability?
Hey, make plays when they're there, right? I think that's one of the most important qualities of a quarterback is being able to make the right decision at the right time. And listen, they've had some great ones at Florida State. Looking for that next great one to take them over the top.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Second down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing, I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Seminoles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. They get him down to this offense to set up first and goal from the 9.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
The Noles line it up with a first and goal.
Get ready. Set.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it. He's going for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this second and goal. Trying to pound their way in. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Third and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And look at the quarterback. Look at the players on offense.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. And the Seminoles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Defense did a great.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got out of trouble and throws. This time it's complete. Pulled down for the tackle. And the Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. And the Noles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to make magic with his feet. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. Intercepted to stop the... They'll go to the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Takes the handoff. It's Isaac. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught, close to the marker, it's Smith. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Seminoles with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Off play action. Finds his tight end. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
The Seminoles are on the move. Wants to throw again. Fires to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Oh, the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? They're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to be a contested catch on the back end, but he wasn't able to come up with it because of the hit.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And that's the extra feel you get with this team. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding 3rd down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big 3rd down conversion.
Now it's 2nd and goal.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles!
And how about the wheels for the QB? You can tell, man, he can roll, and they are going to use him. This is just the first drive. You see him going for the touchdown. I imagine we'll see more of that guy running the football with that kind of speed.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Rides to back on the option to give. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Seminoles just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. He's going to run it. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that 1st down.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That is such a good run. I'll tell you, if you're going to put on a Seminole helmet, you better be dangerous with the ball in your hands at the running back position, right? You think back to the late, great Bobby Bowden. He was always able to recruit a difference maker at that position. He would have loved to have this guy in his offense because it feels like he can score a touchdown every single time he has the ball.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have the guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you can tell, just dropped the football, lost a
shot for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
The Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
And those long shots, man, I tell you what, it takes a little bit longer to develop. So as a quarterback, you know you got to buy a little bit of time. Mad respect, man. Hanging in there, knowing he's going to get hit, but still making the big play down the field.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Unleashes to the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
And that's a big missed opportunity there. And sometimes it's...
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive.
Black 14.
He leaves it with his back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a...
Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down and run. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Turning it on. Touchdown, Duke. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the...
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. The offense will quickly use a timeout. One more snap coming before halftime. To the ground. He's got it again. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. Going to try to get it himself. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Quarterback making checks. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He lobs one high down the left side. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He goes down after the short return, but what a... And the Seminoles with an absolute gift to start this drive with goal to go. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. He wants it all. And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense.
And the offensive player had to commit pass interference on that play. You saw the defender jump the throw. The defender was in position to make an interception, so the offensive player had to do something to break it up.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
You know, these throws to the perimeter of the field can be so tricky for a quarterback. You've got to be pinpoint accurate and have great timing. You didn't see it there from the QB.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, no! Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He wants to change this route. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. The quick out. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll try to do it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? And the Seminoles moving quickly to the line.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, the offense is trying to go downfield and be...
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. The give out of the gun. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
But with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
That's one thing this defense takes a...
And the offense is out on the field with a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown Seminoles! And the pummeling has started. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly, Dave.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. He wants to take the top off. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And he makes...
Let's go.
Now this offense is back on the field.
Blackboard team.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get an...
And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's a heat. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. And the Noles want to pick up the tempo. Pocket breaking down. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here comes the hurry up. Looking to throw on first down. Looking deep down the right side. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports.